Is marriage still necessary, or is it an outdated concept? The concept of marriage has been deeply embedded in human society for centuries, traditionally seen as a union between two people for love, family, and societal recognition. However, in the modern world, perspectives are shifting, and the question arises, is marriage still necessary, or has it become an outdated concept? To explore this, we need to examine the social, legal, emotional, and economic roles marriage plays today, alongside evolving cultural values. The traditional role of marriage. Historically, marriage was not just about love. It was a strategic and often economic institution. In many cultures, it was used to forge alliances, consolidate wealth, or ensure legitimacy for children. Religion and social expectations reinforced the idea that marriage was the ultimate life goal, especially for women. In many societies, being unmarried beyond a certain age was seen as a failure or a deviation from the norm. Even today, in many parts of the world, marriage is closely tied to family honor, religious duty, and community standing. For some, it still serves a critical role in ensuring stability and continuity of cultural and familial traditions. Modern views and changing values. In the 21st century, societal values have shifted dramatically. Individual freedom, personal fulfillment, and diverse life paths are now celebrated more than ever before. People are increasingly choosing to cohabit without marrying, prioritizing compatibility, shared goals, and mutual respect over legal or religious recognition. Moreover, these shifts have led many to question whether marriage is necessary at all, especially when love, commitment, and even parenting can exist outside its framework. Legal and economic implications. One of the primary arguments for marriage today is its legal and financial benefits. Marriage can provide access to spousal health care, tax breaks, inheritance rights, and legal protections in the case of separation or death. However, some countries are starting to extend these benefits to cohabiting or civil partners, reducing the unique legal status of marriage. For others, marriage can still offer a sense of security, emotionally and economically. Yet, the high global divorce rates and the sometimes complex legal battles over assets and child custody raise concerns about whether the security is always real or just perceived. Emotional and psychological perspectives. Emotionally, marriage still holds deep symbolic value for many. It can represent commitment, love, stability, and the start of a new life chapter. Ceremonies and traditions create meaningful memories and shared identity between partners and their families. However, critics argue that love doesn't need legal validation and that societal pressure to marry can lead people into unhealthy or unsustainable relationships. In this view, emotional maturity, communication, and respect are more crucial than the marital status itself. Cultural and religious considerations. In many cultures and religious communities, marriage remains a cornerstone. It is not just a personal decision, but a rite of passage that fulfills religious obligations and social expectations. In these contexts, marriage is deeply relevant and continues to hold its place in the structure of society. Yet, with the rise of globalization and intercultural exchange, younger generations are often caught between traditional expectations and modern ideals. Some choose to redefine marriage on their own terms, blending cultural customs with contemporary lifestyles. So, is marriage still necessary? The answer is not a simple yes or no. Marriage is not inherently outdated, but its role and importance are certainly evolving. For some, it continues to be a cherished and meaningful institution. For others, it no longer aligns with their values, needs, or life goals. Ultimately, what matters most is the freedom to choose, whether that means entering into marriage, redefining it, or opting out entirely. In a world that increasingly values authenticity and personal choice, the concept of marriage may not be obsolete, but it is undoubtedly being reimagined.